Coming up on News Valdosta, a Valdosta murder conviction is upheld by the Georgia Supreme Court.
And the former director of the Industrial Authority dies from a long-time illness.
Bridget Muckle has our weather, while Stephanie Salone gives us a rundown on local sports.
Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Erica Bacon.
And I'm Dorian Baber. The Georgia Supreme Court has turned down the appeal of a Lowndes County man convicted of killing his girlfriend with an axe in 2010. Kenneth Brown was convicted in January 2012 for the Christmas Eve 2010 slaying of Charlotte Grant. Judge Frank Horkin sentenced Brown to life in prison for malice murder, 20 years in prison for aggravated assault, and 1 for providing false information to law enforcement. Brown filed an appeal of conviction in 2012, but the appeal was denied by the Georgia Supreme Court.
The investigation of former Valdosta police officer Michael Linger has finally come to an end. Here's reporter Brad Covert with more details.
Thanks, guys. The case of 43-year-old Michael Linger finally came to a close yesterday when the Lowndes County grand jury found him guilty with 2 counts of sexual exploitation of children under the age of 18. The investigation, which began last year, October 2nd, 2013, when they found him in possession of child pornography and immediately relieved him of his duties the following day, October 3rd, has finally come to a close yesterday. During the investigation, they found out that none of his crimes have been committed while he was on duty as a Valdosta police officer. The investigation is still underway, even though he's been indicted, and we're looking for the sentences as soon as they'll be released. I'm Brad Covert. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Former executive director of the Valdosta Lowndes County Industrial Authority, Ken Guerin, died Sunday. Guerin came to Valdosta in 1965 from Moody Air Force Base and obtained a degree at Valdosta State University. He worked for 25 years at the South Georgia Regional Development Center and retired in 1996. Local officials say he helped to create and protect thousands of jobs locally.
The elections for County Commissioner and County School Board are getting closer. The candidates are finalizing their campaigns and are choosing which political party to represent them. Here's Ryan Saylor with more details.
Today at the Lowndes County Board of Elections is the first day of a week-long process where the candidates will be given the opportunity to choose their political party that they'll represent during their campaign. Also, they will be given an oath of ethics by an employee at the Lowndes County Board of Elections. The chairman, Gretchen Quarterman, and the co-chairman, Dr. Dennis Marks, were here today at the Lowndes County Board of Elections.
Well, today is the first day of election qualifying for both Democrats and Republicans for the upcoming primary on May the 20th. So we're here to qualify candidates.
We've signed up 1 already, and we're expecting more throughout the week.
The chairman of the Republican Party, Sandra Supp, was also here today.
We've only seen 1. We'll have several coming in to register all through the week.
The results of the candidates' decisions will be posted daily in the Valdosta Daily Times. From News Valdosta, I'm Ryan Saylor.
This week is National Severe Weather Preparedness Week. This occasion emphasizes the need for individuals, families, and businesses and nonprofits to prepare emergency plans and to know what to do before severe weather strikes. Valdosta officials say they want you to make sure you know what to do in case of severe weather and to make preparations now.
Today, the mayor and city council will meet for a work session at 5:30 p.m. City council members will discuss a consideration of the bids for the demolition of the big box building on the 5 Points property. These items and more will be presented at Thursday's city council meeting. The session is open to the public and is held on the 2nd floor of City Hall in the council chambers.
You can apply to be one of 25 selected to get a closer look at your local government. The 5th Annual Government 101 Citizens Orientation Program has been modified to include up to 5 high school seniors who also have a parent or legal guardian in the class. Visit the Valdosta City website for more information.
Coming up Valdosta residents get geared up for some Taekwondo.
And Valdosta Early College Academy ends Black History Month with a celebration program. Stay with us.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Valdosta State University,
encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
U.S. Senator Johnny Isakson traveled to Valdosta on Friday afternoon to meet with local business leaders and members of South Georgia Military Affairs Council at the Valdosta-Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce. The meeting explained the U.S. Department of Defense's recently proposed budget and the issues its implementations would create for Moody Air Force Base's A-10 mission. Despite threat of a base realignment and closure in 2016 or 2017, Senator Isakson says that Moody has a great advantage in having the support of Valdosta to take on missions involving noisy aircraft. Local leaders were also commended for efforts to sustain the base. Other discussion at the meeting of local leaders included Senator Isakson's praise for the recently passed Farm Bill and the current battle on energy regulations.
Throughout the month of February, Black history is celebrated in many diverse ways. Valdosta Early College Academy decided to celebrate by having a Black history program. Bridget Muckle has more on this story.
On Friday, Valdosta Early College Academy, or VECA, had their Black History program at Valdosta State University. VECA enrolls 6th through 12th graders and allows students to achieve up to 60 hours of college credit before graduating.
What we do is we have very high expectations, but we also give a lot of care and support. Our students are primarily students who are first generation. That means they'll be the first in their family to attend college.
The Black History program consisted of students' presentations of classwork with posters, speeches, monologues, musical performances, raps, and dance. Their work was 100% original with little teacher input and was tied into some of the school's curriculum. Speakers also talked about the impact of African Americans' inventions on society.
For example, a fellow named Morgan invented a traffic light.
VECA is a part of Valdosta City Schools and partners with Valdosta State University and collaborates with them in many different areas.
Because of our partnership, we have collaboration all the time. We have students that are in our classes every day, shadowing from the College of Education.
VECA is dedicated to helping students achieve. The Black History program demonstrates that students can achieve greatness. One of the teachers stated, "This program was a success." For News Valdosta, I'm Bridget Muckle.
South Lowndes residents are still recovering from the damage caused by the heavy weather during the Friday morning storm. The storm was caused by a cold front moving through the area that brought about strong winds. Some are still waiting to find out just how much repairs are going to cost.
Lowndes County Commissioner Richard Raines recently announced that he will be running for the District 8 seat in the Georgia Senate. Raines is a native of South Georgia and graduated from Ecoles County High School. If elected as District 8 Senator, he says he intends to encourage economic development for South Georgia by improving infrastructure, offering tax incentives, and decreasing the dropout rate.
Martial artists from around the Southeast flocked to Valdosta for a super-regional Taekwondo tournament. Over the weekend, black belts from Alabama to South Carolina and everywhere in between showed up to compete. News Valdosta reporter Andrew Hageman has more.
Over the weekend, Valdosta State University played host to the American Taekwondo Association's, or ATA, regional tournament. The opening ceremonies included speeches from Taekwondo Grandmaster Emeritus Soon Ho Lee and Valdosta Mayor John Gale. Competitions included events such as sparring, extreme, traditional weapons, combat weapons, and jiu-jitsu. The tournament enjoyed a large turnout, one of the spectators being none other than VSU President Dr. William McKinney, who was glad to host the event.
It highlights so much of what's happening, not just in the Valdosta Lowndes County community, but in the regional community. And that just means not only South Georgia, North Florida, but we've got folks in this event today, as you heard in the introduction, from Alabama, from South Carolina, from really all over the Southeast.
For an event of this magnitude, Valdosta was a logical choice for a host city, as the ability to make use of the infrastructure provided by Valdosta State University makes organizing large-scale community events like this one go off without a hitch.
One of the advantages of having facilities that are flexible like this is that we can serve as a resource for events, whether they are athletic events, whether they are arts events. That's one of the reasons why public universities exist.
The competitions themselves were a sight to behold as competitors of all ages and belt levels put on a show for the raucous crowd. Adult black belts flashed tremendous skill, while at the same time, spectators were fawning over the younger age groups as they showed off their moves.
But to actually see it and to watch everyone from the experienced black belts all the way to those tiny tigers, it's just something that to behold.
All in all, it was a successful event for the Valdosta Lowndes community. For News Valdosta, I'm Andrew Hageman.
South Georgia Medical Center wants to help tobacco users kick the habit in 2014. SGMC is now offering the American Lung Association's Freedom from Smoking program starting tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. The program is taught by professionally trained instructors in a supportive classroom environment. Free food is offered. Contact SGMC for additional dates and to register.
Up next on News Valdosta, Bridget Muckle has a look at our local weather.
And Stephanie Salone will give us the best in sports, so don't go away.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Yesterday was a pretty day, but today has been pretty cloudy. So let's take a look at our weather with Bridget Muckle. Bridget?
Thanks, guys. Valdosta is cooling down and getting cloudy. This week is Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and Valdosta citizens need to be prepared for clouds and rain. Today, we have a high of 56 degrees with gloomy skies and a 20% chance of rain. So have your rain jackets and boots ready. For tonight, expect it to get a little chilly and rainy. Temperatures will drop to the mid-40s with a 60% chance of rain. Tomorrow, there is a 90% chance of rain, so anticipate a cold and wet day. We will see temperatures in the mid-50s and receive up to half an inch of rain, so pack those umbrellas and jackets to stay nice and dry. And our UV index will be moderate today at 3. Even though the clouds are hovering over, be mindful that the sun's rays can still be damaging. And for all you allergy sufferers, today might be a little tough. The allergy level today is high at a 9. The 3 predominant pollens are alder, juniper, and elm. So keep those allergy medicines nearby. That's all for weather. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Bridget. When we come back, Stephanie Salone has a look at our local sports, so stay tuned.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Siller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're gonna need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
persuasive.
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back. Now let's turn to our local sports desk and see what Stephanie Salone has for us. How about it, Stephanie?
Tonight, the Valdosta Wildcats baseball team will take on Lee County. After going 1-2 over the weekend, the Wildcats hope to bounce back and get the win. Strong pitching and a great team hitting are major factors in tonight's game. The Lowndes County Vikings are on the way with baseball as well. They will be playing at Cook County High School tonight at 6 p.m. The Vikings are going into this game with a 0-2 record facing Cook County's 3-1 record. Although the season has started off rocky, the Vikings have plenty of time to redeem themselves. The Blazers tennis teams dominated this weekend, defeating Alabama Huntsville on Sunday. Both teams won with a score of 7-2. The boys won 2 out of the 3 doubles with scores of 8-0 and 8-1. They rode in the singles and won 5 matches and never went to a third set. With the Lady Blazers win, they moved to 4-2 on the season, keep their home win streak alive, and are 1-0 in the Gulf South Conference. They also won 2 out of 3 doubles matches and won all of their singles matches. The match for today against Shorter has been postponed but not rescheduled. That's all for your local sports. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Stephanie. When we come back, we'll give you tips on how to prepare for daylight saving time. Stay with us.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion. I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness. I like balance.
That's why I chose.
I chose Division II.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. It's about that time to spring forward. Daylight savings starts this Sunday at 2 a.m. The Valdosta Fire Department strongly encourages citizens to change the batteries in their home smoke detectors. For more information and helpful tips, call the Valdosta Fire Department.
The Historic Preservation Commission held its monthly meeting yesterday at 5:30 p.m. in the city's Hall Annex Multi-Purpose Room, located at 300 North Lee Street. The HPC is in control of securing any new development or renovation inside the local historic district of Valdosta. For more information about the HPC, visit the Historic Preservation Department tab at the Valdosta City website.
The deadline for the If I Were Mayor, I Would essay contest is this Friday. This contest, funded by the Georgia Municipal Association and the City of Valdosta, is open to all 6th graders, public, private, and even homeschooled. The contest allows the students to showcase their writing skills and express what they would do as the city's top elected official. For more information, call the Georgia Municipal Association.
Hungry for some pancakes today? Well, IHOP is having National Pancake Day and will be serving free stacks of pancakes to anyone who walks into their local IHOP today. Although customers are receiving a free meal, IHOP is using this opportunity to promote a great cause as well. People are encouraged to make donations for the pancakes, and the proceeds will be given to the Children's Miracle Network. So whether it's $5 or 50 cents, IHOP will appreciate any donation given.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Erica Bacon.
And I'm Dorian Baber. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.